Hello everyone. In this video, I will be discussing the textual exercises of the lesson Neha's Alarm Clock. Before we start our class, I have some instructions for you children. Please take out your Marigold English textbook and move on to page number 10. Let's now begin our class. The first textual exercise we have here is reading is fun. This exercise is purely based on your understanding of the lesson, Neha's Alarm Clock. Let's see how many of you can get this answer correct. Tick the correct answer. The first question is, what time did Neha's clock ring every morning? You have three options here, 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. And you all know, children, which is the correct answer? Yes, it is 6 o'clock. So please put a tick mark over there, children. Moving on to our second question. What did the bird say? First option is sleep on. Second option is wake up. And third option is go and play. And what is the answer, children? Very good. Wake up. Now our third question is, what is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day? The first option is our body clock. The second option is our eyes. And the third option is our feet. So what is the correct answer here, children? It is our body clock. Now let's move on to our next exercise. Now this is a very interesting activity, children. You have here a group of jumbled words. All you need to do is find out the correct word and arrange the letters in the right order. Okay, the first one is done for you. What's it, children? It is smile. Try to do the second one, children. M-R-A-L-A. What's it? Yes, it is alarm. Coming down, we have the word clock. Now the next one is also easy, children. What is the word here? Yes, it is morning. Now the next one looks a bit difficult, right? Oh, don't worry, you'll get it. So what is the word here? It is snowed. How many of you got the answer correct here? Almost everyone. Wonderful. Now the last word is window. Let's now check out our next activity. Okay? Let's listen and talk. Listen to the sounds around you when you are on your way to school. Discuss with your friend the sounds that you heard. List them here. Children, here you will have to think about the sounds that you had heard on your way to school. You must have heard a lot of sounds, isn't it? Now check out the pictures that are given. I'm sure we have all seen cars, people, trees, birds, and horns on our way to school, isn't it? So let's write them down, children. So you can write the first one as, I heard the sounds of vehicles on the road. The second image is that of a girl who is talking. So we can say that, I heard people chatting or talking. The third is that of a tree. Obviously, a tree cannot make sound, isn't it? So when does the tree make sound? When the wind blows. So we can write our answer as, I heard the rustling of leaves when the wind blows. Now for the fourth one, we can write, I heard the chirping of birds. And we can fill the last blank with the answer, I heard the honking of cars, bikes, bus, etc. Now please write this down, children. You can leave the second box for now, and when you're back to school with your friends, complete it. Okay? Now I have a question for you, children. If there is no clock in the house to wake you in the morning, how will you wake up? Will you continue to sleep? What would you do, children? Oh, we are not that lazy to sleep till 12 o'clock, isn't it? So you can write your answer as, no, I will wake up at the sound of birds, or sound from the temple, or horns of vehicles, or when the morning sun fills my room with light. You don't have to write all of these, children. Whichever is applicable to you, please write that down. Okay? Yes. So I want your answer to be in a small sentence. Okay? Now the next question that we have here is, What are the different ways of knowing the time during the day? Now, how can we find out time? One is by checking a clock or a watch. The second one is by seeing a mobile phone. The third way is to listen to a radio. So you can write them down as checking a clock or a watch, checking a mobile phone. Third, by listening to a radio. Okay, let's now go to the next page and see what we have there. Wow, this is something interesting. This is a word building activity. Find the hidden words. So you have a list of words like mother, birds, clock, alarm, happy, morning, holiday, hungry, and Sunday given over here. You need to find out these words from this crossword. The first one is done for us. So which is the first word? It is mother. Now can anyone find out the second word for me? The second word is birds. Very good. Children, can you find out the next word, alarm, for me? Yes, here it is. Now the next word is happy, and just right under happy you have the word morning. Now start looking for the word holiday, children. Very good. The next word is hungry. And the last word is Sunday, which is all our favorite day, isn't it? Yes. You must be tired doing all this writing, right? So put your pencil down and say these words along with me. O-U-G-H-T is odd. And if you add a B to odd, it becomes bod. And C-A-U-G-H-T is caught. Now repeat after me, children. Ought, bought, and caught. Very good. Now we have the next group of rhyming words. M-A-T-T-E-R is matter. C-H-A-T-T-E-R is chatter. And S-H-A-T-T-E-R is shatter. Now say aloud, children. M-A-T-T-E-R is matter. C-H-A-T-T-E-R is chatter. And S-H-A-T-T-E-R is shatter. Now we have a set of word groups. T-I-C-K, tick, T-O-C-K, tock. So how do we say it, children? Tick-tock. And what makes the sound tick-tock? Very good. It's a clock that makes the sound tick-tock. And T-I-C-K is tick, T-A-C-K is tack. So we say it as tick-tack. Say it along with me, children. Tic-tac. We have a chewing gum with the name Tic-Tac, isn't it? Yes. Now the next word group is T-E-L-L, tell. T-O-L-D, told. So say it, children. Tell, told. Excellent. The word told is the past tense form of the word tell. Okay. Moving on to the next word group. We have T-I-P, tip, T-I-N, tin. Tip, tin. Repeat after me, children. Tip, tin. Wonderful. Coming to the next one. T-R-A-I-N is train. T-I-M-E is time. So when we put them together, it is train time. Say it, children. Train time. Very good. Now the last one is T-A-K-E, take. And T-A-L-L, tall. Take, tall. Now say it aloud, children. Take, tall. Perfect. I hope you are now refreshed and ready to write. Let's move on to the next page, children. This again is an interesting activity, children. This textual exercise is from the lesson Neha's alarm clock. So let's try to find out the answers. Who said these words and to whom? First one is, wake up dear, wake up fast. Here you have to write who has said this conversation and to whom it was directed to. Wake up dear, wake up fast. Who said this, children? Yes, it is the birds. And to whom did they say this? They said this to Neha. Now the next one. Ma, who woke me up today? Who has said these words, children? It is Neha. And to whom did she say these words? The answer is easy as it is given in the question itself. So Neha said these words to her mother. Now the third one is, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Children, We all know that it was said by Neha's mother to Neha. Our next textual exercise is fill in the blanks. Use the help box to fill in the blanks. In this help box, you have two words, was and where. You will have to fill in these gaps using any of these two words. But before we do that, children, I need you to know some rules. The helping word was is used when there is only one noun. And if there is one noun, we call it as singular. Didn't we learn this last year? Yes. Now, when do we use where? The helping word where is used when there are two or more nouns. Okay, so when there are two or more nouns, we use the term plural. Clear? Okay. Now all you need to do here is check out if the noun or the subject is singular or plural. If it is singular, you are going to use was, and if it is plural, you will be using where. So let's try the first one, children. Ram dash a good football player. Here Ram is singular. So we are going to use the verb was. Now check out the second sentence, children. The cows dash grazing in the field. Here the cows is not singular. It is plural. So which is the verb that we are going to use here? Very good. Where? Now children, I want you to do the rest of the exercise on your own. You know that was is used when there is only one noun, whereas the verb where is used when there are two or more nouns. Now you should also know that was and where are the two helping verbs that are used in order to talk about actions that happened in the past. So try doing this, children. After you have completed, post this to my personal WhatsApp number. Let's now check out our next exercise. Now, this is an exercise on prepositions. Children, if you remember, we have already learned prepositions in the month of April. But let's quickly revise it so that you can do this exercise on your own. Call out. Here a girl is calling out her friend Neha. Inside. The bird is inside the cage. Pull out. He pulled out a book from the shelf. Behind. The boy is hiding behind the door. Under. The girl is hiding under the table. So what are prepositions, children? Prepositions are verbs that modify nouns. Or to make it simpler, prepositions are words that tell us the position of the noun. Okay? So with this in your mind, you will be able to do the preposition exercise in page number 14. Okay? As usual, after you complete your homework, take a pic and post it to my personal WhatsApp number. Moving on to our next textual exercise, fun time. Here is a word, clock. Write down words relating to clock. Now, as you can see on the screen, children, there is a clock in the middle. Now, you will have to fill each of these boxes. In the first box, you will have to write about the sound that the clock makes. What sound does the clock make? It makes tick-tock sound. Very good. Now, can you tell me another word for clock, children? Yes, of course, it is watch. Now, see this box, children? Here, you will have to draw the picture of a clock. But bear in mind that you draw it within the box. Okay? Moving on to the next box. Word in your language. What do you call clock in your language? We call it as gadiyaram. Okay? Yes. Now in this box, you will have to name the different parts of the clock, and you can also write the time that is shown by this clock. Okay? So what are the different parts of the clock, children? It is dial, which is the face of the clock. This face of the clock is called dial. Then we have the hour hand. This short hand here is the hour hand, and it shows us the hour. Then we have the minute hand. Here we have the minute hand, and it tells us about the minute. Now we have keys in order to set time. Then you need cells in order to run a clock, isn't it? You can also include the time here. What time is shown here, children? It is 12:50. Now, coming to the last box, here you will have to make a sentence using the word clock. I have written this sentence. My clock always shows the correct time. Children, you are free to write your own sentences. Okay, let's now check out the next activity, children. Here is a word, morning. Now write down words related to it. So this is an activity which is similar to the one we have done above. Just follow the same pattern and complete it. Okay, after completion, please post it to my personal WhatsApp number. So from this textual exercise, you have 3 homework, children. One is the usage of was and where. Then the second one is the preposition exercise. And the third one is to write about morning. Clear? So hope you enjoyed this lesson with me, children. Bye-bye and have a wonderful day.